Hello everyone. Melissa! Hello! How you doing, Melissa? Thank you so much for joining my tour today of Oban. I'm in a different little boat going out. The wee boat going out. Rachel! Thank you so much for joining my tour today. And Deborah and Artemis. Karen! Woohoo! Hello! Oh, Marianne! Hey, Marianne! It's a pleasure to have you here today. Ree, Tia, Lorraine, how's it going? Binda, sorry. Brian, hello Tia. Hello Noreen. Welcome to the beautiful little town of Oban. And I can feel the rain coming on. See the wee boat going out? Oh, I don't know what he's up to, that little boat. Could be smuggling drugs. Anything, you know. Julie, Noreen, hello. Shut up, man. Listen to the seagulls. Hang on. They just randomly make this horrible noise. Listen to it. It's been doing this all the time. Shut up. Idiot seagulls, man. I hate them. How's it hanging? To the left. Look at the skies. It's going to rain, eh? Look at the skies. It's definitely going to rain here today. The rain is coming. That's where I started the tour last night. Look, up there. That's where I started the tour last night. And a big storm flew in just before not long before my tour started. A big storm blew in and changed the weather completely. So we could hardly see anything on my tour last night. So I just thought I'd put another tour on. Because that's the type of guy I am. I like to look after all these people from all around the world. Got the Scotland flag there. The ship looked like it's seen better days, to be honest. Looks a bit rusty, decrepit. I don't know if that would. I don't know if I'd go on that boat. I don't know about that. Looks a bit dodgy to me, like. So this is the main pier here in Oban. Oban Bay. It's a horseshoe-shaped bay. My hotel's over there. Over there. Very kind of me. Well, I've just had to sacrifice my lunch, especially for you. Artemis, it was a great tour last night, great fun. Yeah, we just kind of had to ad-libbed last night. What I had planned to do went out of the window, so to speak. Oh, here's the ferry coming in, look. See the ferry coming in. Deborah. Oh, Millie, hello Millie. Deborah, I loved last night's tour. It was beautiful. Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Deborah. Ah, I sang a song to you. Your name is Deborah. It never suited ya. And they said that when we grew up, we'd get married and then we'd split up. Oh, we never did that, although we often thought of it. Wendy, Helen, Lorraine, Artemis, may I ask what your logo represents? Diane, hello Diane. How is life? See the ferry coming in? We'll zoom in for you. Look. Hello ferry, let's watch the ferry come in. We're going to climb up to the tower today. I'm going to do this tour, well, I never came to this part of the town last night, so we're going to go up to the tower today. Mccaig's Folly. I want to go up there today. Where we're going to finish the tour up there. Hopefully it won't rain. It's like the tide's coming in. Is the tide coming in or going out? Looks like it's coming in, actually. Diana, life is great. Fantastic. Oh yeah, bugger. This is the main ferry terminal for Oban. Oban is called the seafood capital of Scotland, and it's also the gateway to the islands. June. Hey June, hey June, let's make a song. Let's take a sad song and make it better. Oh, that's Jude. Sorry, man, I got my Junes and my Judes confused. You see the ferry coming in. Caledonian McBrain, is it? It's a lovely little town. This is one of my favourite places. Oban, how do you like Oban? I had never been here until this year, actually. I'd never come here. You see the cathedral over there, and the church on the white building on the right-hand side. See the ferry coming in? 5 minutes to go. That's a little island across there called Kerala. There's a seal colony over here as well. There's a seal colony. You can get a little boat trip. You can do a little boat trip for about an hour. Just leaves from round the corner here. I'll show you it when I walk back down this way. I'm just going to show you the seafood shack up here when the tour starts. Got some of the freshest seafood in Scotland here. I'll show you once the tour starts. Obviously there's a lot going on with the Queen today. Of Queen Elizabeth I of Scotland, of course. She was never QE2 here. Scotland did not have an Elizabeth I. She in fact chopped one of our Queen's heads off. Mary Queen of Scots. In fact, I'm going to have to change my Mary Queen of Scots tour. I've scheduled a Mary Queen of Scots tour for the 19th of September, the same day as the funeral. So I'll need to postpone it till the day after. Good man, eat like an animal, missus. Alicia! So here we go, the local, this is a seafood shack. I'll go back there in a minute, I'll show you the guy cooking in a minute. The chef's quite temperamental, shall we say. He's got a bit of a temper, and he's also mental. In fact, all the chefs on a break, he's got a different chef in. He's not as crazy as the other one. Mary Lee. Hello, Mary Lee. Tama. Hey, guys, how you doing? Got the ferry coming in here. See the ferry? This is the main ferry terminal here, look. I'm going tomorrow. Tomorrow I go to Iona. Hey, Judy. 1 second, everyone. Look, so tomorrow we get 2 ferries. Tomorrow we go from Oban to Mull, Craignure, and then we catch the ferry from Finaport to Iona. Tomorrow we go to Iona, the birthplace of Christianity here in Scotland. Unfortunately, I don't think I got a phone signal. There's not much phone signal on the islands. There's the ferry coming in. You don't got a better view of it. Hey Anne, how you doing, Anne? How's life in the fast lane today? Welcome to the main ferry port terminal area of Oban. It's called Oban. We call it Oban, but I've picked up my American colloquialisms. I'm calling it Oban because the Americans call it Oban. We're going to Oban today, Paul? I'm like, yeah, we're going to Oban. So I've now changed into my American accent. The ferry coming in here. I'm good, thanks. Neil! Hello, Neil. Anne, I'm good, thanks. I hope you are good. Yay, muy buen. Muy bueno. Look. Cami. Catherine. Maybe I'm watching the ferry coming in from the islands. Neil. Hey, buddy. Que pasa? I'm all good in the hood. Millie, can I sing a song with your name? Mike, how you doing, Mike? Whoa, whoa, Millie. Do you love me truly? Because I love you truly. Because your name is Millie. Julie, Texans sound different than most. Yeah, I've got all Texans on my tour. Most of them support Donald Trump. They've all got MAGA hats on. It's so funny, but we've got a couple of Democrats as well, so it's quite a funny group actually. Mullican Tyre, I was singing that song before actually. Like, this is the Isle of Mull ferry coming in. Can you see it on the side of the boat? See, Isle of Mull. Look. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. We've got a new mission. I'm going to sing a song about everybody who joins with their name in it. So we've got Noel, Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, I love you, Peggy Sue. How you doing, Sue? I've got a new challenge. I'm going to sing a song with every person's name that joins the tour. So hopefully nobody called Gorbachev joins. We've got the Isle of Mull. Wonder if it's come from Mull over. How's life today, Sue? Oh, the tour started. Try mine. Neil. I can sing a song by Neil Diamond. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining my tour today. My name is Paul. Here you are. Woohoo! How's it going, everyone? My name is Paul, and I am going to be your tour guide today. How lucky are you? Normally, people have to pay me a lot of money to hear me speak. Do you know that? They do, it's true. People pay me money to hear me speak. And so lucky for everyone here, it's all free to watch. However, if you do like the tour, it's a tip-based platform. You can leave a sign of your gratitude for the tour guide. How cool is that? Or you can become a sponsor as well. I've got a few sponsors on board, so please consider sponsoring me. If you see on the screen somewhere follow, if you are not already following my channel, please do so. And also, there's a big round white button. You can take lots of postcards. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Paul James Stewart. I'm a Jacobite from the 17th century. Jacobite is Latin for James, the supporters of Bonnie Prince Charlie and his granddad and his father, King James the 7th and 8th. And Bonnie Prince Charlie should be King Charles III, not the present day King Charles, who's a bit of a vagabond, to be honest. Hello, Sophie, Kimmy. Thank you very much for following my channel, everyone. Yeah, please follow my channel. Memphis Paul. I was walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet on the ground. How's it going, my friend? Joyce D. Cafe P. In the place to be. Out your face on ecstasy. Brenda, Cheryl, alright, lass. Mark. Hello, Mark. What's happening, lad? Look at this. This is the local the seafood shack. My ancestor was a Jacobite and also played the crown cell well. The Marquess of Montrose. Bit of a shady character, wasn't he? Look at this. This is the local seafood shack. So look at this. Will you get this anywhere cheaper in the world? Well, in Europe. Look how cheap it is here. Look at this, everyone. Look at this. Grand platter for two with a whole lobster, £38.50. Platter for two, £23.50. Famous prawn sandwich. Look at this, look how cheap it is. You should see the size of mussels you get. Hi, buddy. So the chef just cooks in the fresh mussels on a daily basis. As soon as the place opens up, there's normally a queue here from dusk to dawn.
You've been here before.
That's right, man. I do this live every so often just to highlight your unique talents around the world, you know.
Thank you.
And try and advertise it as best as I can for you. So yeah, you should see the size of the mussel portions you get here.
Oh, yeah.
For £5, well, look at that box there, right? The chef fills it up with both sides fully muscled. Look,
Look at the size of the mussels.
look at them. Look at
All
that.
season. Fat mussels. Beautiful.
Look at that, beautiful, aren't they? So you get a big, massive double portion for. If you were in Edinburgh, that would cost you £10, £12 or something like that. Here it's a fiver. Isn't it beautiful? They actually hand out free samples as well at different points of the day as well. So if you're here at the right time, you might actually get a little portion of mussels for free. You've got a whole lobster, you can come and buy lobsters, oysters, scallops. Look at that. Mussels, $4.95 a kilo. There's all the fresh crabs and lobsters. Look, there's a famous prawn sandwich here as well. There's the lobsters at the back. Look, they're still alive. Aye, hello. Look at this, everyone. Whoa, look at the size of its claws, man. Big claws. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Fantastic, eh? Look at that, everyone. Isn't that fantastic? Look at the oysters as well. £1.20 for an oyster. I mean, where are you going to get an oyster for that price? Yeah, it's beautiful here. If you do come to Oban, this is the first place you must come to, okay? Don't go anywhere else for lunch. You just come here and you get a ticket. You get given a number while you're on your ticket, and whatever you do not fail to answer that ticket number when it gets shouted at, or the chef will go crazy at you. So look, it's quite rustic, so basically you just grab your food and you grab a space at the table or seat. Wherever you can get a space, you just shove people out the way. They don't do fish and chips here, but Oban is the seafood capital of Scotland, and you get the best fish and chips in Europe. Yeah, there's hundreds of fish shops here, so look at that, everyone. Half lobster. Beware of theft by seagulls. You have to watch it. The seagulls are vicious here. They're like local mussels, cooked in the garlic and onion and white wine sauce, £4.95. Beautiful, isn't it? So you just bring in the catch in the morning, and it's cooked fresh, and away you go. Incredible, isn't it? It's a lovely place. Hello. You will not wait too long in the queue. What's this guy doing, man? And just next door is a Witherspoons. Karen, so there you've got you've got a fabulous restaurant there, by the way. How you doing, Karen? Very nice to see you today. We've got all the flags flying at half-mast at the Sea Shack here. Look. Obviously the Queen's, we're in a 13-day period of mourning with the Queen dying, and all the flags are at half-mast. So yeah, if you do come to Oban, look at that, everyone, you must come to this seafood shack, okay? Famous Scottish seafood. See, just grab a space anywhere you can and dig in. You don't be shy. If you feel people are taking up too much room, there's mussels. Look at the portions of mussels you get. Alexa, how you doing, my friend? So that's just the seafood shack, everyone. So if you come to Oban, you must come to the seafood shack. How's it going, Alexa? Nice to see you. I'm in Oban today. We're on the main pier. This is the main ferry terminal as well. And next door to the seafood shack, you've got a Witherspoons pub. And I'll tell you what, the fish and chips are excellent in there as well, by the way. It's a Witherspoons pub. I'm just going to let this lorry get out of the way. Look at the seagull on top of the seagull was sitting on top of the lorry, but it's just flew away. So this is the main ferry terminal. Oban is the gateway to the islands. You've got the Inner Hebrides here. This is part of the Inner Hebrides. And Oban is the mainland where most of the ferries go to and come back from. A lot of the school kids from some of the smaller islands will come across to Oban and stay here from Monday to Friday, and then go back at the weekends. So this is a lovely little bay. Oban means small bay. And if you see over here, we're not going over there tonight, but that's where my hotel is along there. See along there? That's my hotel, is over there. And if you see the building there, just behind the schooner, that's a Roman Catholic cathedral called St. Columba. St. Columba came to Scotland in the 6th century to try and convert the people who were living here into Christianity. And he spent a lot of time converting a lot of people in Scotland to Christianity, along with other Irish monks as well. St. Ninian, St. Patrick, St. Columba, and so on. St. Columba used to be the patron saint of Scotland. But of course the Scots felt that he wasn't a powerful enough saint, so St. Andrew became our patron saint instead. Dee, hello Dee, so we're going up here today, to a replica of the Colosseum. Hello Dee. Cheryl, any marine mammals? Yes, you've got dolphins, you've got a seal colony. See over here, you've got a little island called Kerala. Over here, there's a seal colony. Over there, so you go for a little boat trip. There's several boat trips over here. So you go for a boat trip leaving from over this area, or just down here. I'm just going to show you 1 second, everyone. So just down here, you've got a family-run business, Alan's Boat Trips. So another seafood bar there and grill. So these ones do fish and chips. Look, fish and chips for £10. That's pretty good. Yeah, so you have got dolphins out in there. You've got seals. There's a seal colony. So you've got catch of the day, king langoustines and hot garlic butter and chips for £12.50. There we go. Lots of places on this pier to come and get fresh seafood. It's fabulous here. This is one of my favourite places in Scotland. So see here, you've got Alan's Boat Trips. Here, this is a little family-run business. This is who we recommend. It's basically you get 1 hour and 2 hour trips, and you can go and spot wildlife, cormorants. Sometimes you might see a puffin, seals, Highland coo swimming. Oh, hello Alexa, thank you so much. Look at the rats. Camilio, Jeff. We're just having a fight here between the seagulls. So yeah, you can come and do, you might see a dolphin on the boat. You'll definitely see seals. You might see a Highland coo swimming in the water. Highland cows are very efficient swimmers. Look. The seagulls are gone nuts, man. The seagulls are highly intelligent here, man. They'll rob you. They'll snatch a whole lobster out your hand and then laugh at you and then poo in your head. Just to rub it in. Ah, that one just fell and banged its nut, you numpty. Watch this. Ah! Take that, rats with wings. Hello there! That's what I looked like this morning. I had a few beers after my tour last night. Hey, I woke up this morning. Whoa! 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 Oh no, the rain started. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. It's going to be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. So look at Mccaig's tower. It's a replica of the Colosseum. Exactly, Mark. That was another one name ticked off there. There must be a song with Mark in it. Marky Mark. Mark. There must be a song with Mark in it. So I'll go for a little walk over here. Then I'm going to walk up to the tower, okay? We're going to walk up to the tower to get some spectacular views. It looks stoned. It certainly does. That's what I'm saying. I felt like that this morning when I woke up. In fact, I got woken up at 6 o'clock this morning. Some idiot in the hotel was like drilling. I heard the noise for about 20 minutes. It was like somebody drilling in the hotel. Ah, yeah, the tide's going out. Well, the tide's just coming in, look. I think it's coming in. I'm not sure if it's coming in or going out. It looks like it's coming in, but that just could be the wind blowing it. Yeah, this is a firth. This is the Firth of Lorne. This is not a loch, it's a firth, an estuary. This is what you call a firth. Firth. Of Lorne. In, out, and shake it all about. Yeah, there's lovely. Oban's a very small town. It's only got a population of around about 8,000. Probably a bit more if you take in the surrounding areas as well. But during the tourist season, the population trebles to 500,000. 500,000? That'd be some size, eh? From 8,000 to 500,000. Imagine that. For some reason I got confused with a million in Edinburgh. But yeah, so you're talking it trebles to 25,000. The twat that I am. So this is where we go for dinner. See here, George Street Fish and Chips. So this is a really excellent fish and chip shop as well. So this is where we come for dinner. We come here for dinner with my tour group every time we come. It's called George Street Fish and Chips. Look. See, in Scotland we deep fry everything. Look, everything's deep fried. So that's haggis. Look at the haggis, deep fried. That's haggis and haggis. King rib, chopsteaks, spicy haggis, chilli haggis. White puddings are excellent as well. But you come to Oban and you take the fish and chips, there's several chippies. This is an excellent one. Quite cheap compared to Edinburgh as well. Look at that, £9.75 for a haddock. So please, if you come to Oban, please visit George Street Fish and Chips. They've got a restaurant as well as a chippy, see? Ah, pal. See here? The George Fish Restaurant. So this is where we go for our dinner when we come to Oban. So it's lovely there. Tell the staff Paul sent you. Have you had fries Mars bar? Yes. Don's asking if I ever had a deep fried Mars bar. Yes, live on Heygo. One of my friends from London called Charlie came up to do a food tour with me, and she made me eat a deep fried Mars bar live on air. I had never eaten a deep fried Mars bar before, and I did not enjoy the deep fried Mars bar. I can assure you it was disgusting. And I flung a little bit away to eat to a seagull. I had some left and I gave it to a seagull. And you know what? The seagull rejected the deep fried Mars bar. Seagulls eat live pigeons. See, we've got a little war memorial here, lest we forget. Beautiful, isn't it? See, we've got palm trees in Scotland. On the west coast of Scotland, palm trees can thrive here. Isn't it wonderful? In Yorkshire, you can have fried cheese. In America, they deep fry butter. Look at that. They deep fry butter. How can you... And ice cream. You deep fry ice cream. How can you deep fry ice cream? Do you remember that song? Hey there, you with the fat face, come up to my place and live it up. Who remembers that? Hey there, you with the fat face, come up to my place and live it up. Look, there's a shop called Fat Face. Oh, look at that little camper. Look at that. Little egg-shaped caravan. Right, look at this. A Fat Face. Have you got Fat Face shops all over, Cheryl? I think it's hilarious there's a shop called Fat Face. Obviously the song wasn't called Fat Face, it was called Sad Face, if you remember. Why did nobody pull me up for that? You should have pulled me up. It wasn't Fat Face, Paul, it was Sad Face. It's, hey there, you with the sad face, come up to my place and live it up. You beside the dance floor, what do you cry for? Let's live it up. Oh, the rain's coming on, everyone. Let's go, I'm just going to show you something. Then we'll start walking up the hill to see the best views of Oban. Lovely little restaurants here if you're coming to Oban. The town basically grew up around the distillery here. I'm just going to show you the distillery. The distillery dates back to 1794. You see here, you've got the Oban distillery. Melissa! Karen, it's funny how the accent leaves when you sing, does it? Fireman there. So look, you've got the Oban distillery, 1794. And you've got the bar over here. Look at this. Elizabeth! How you doing, Elizabeth? So Oban's a mostly Victorian town, shall we call it. But 1794, and the bar dates back to 1790 as well. So basically the pub and the brewery was here before the village, the town of Oban. Linda, Zed, hello. This is an excellent bar for beer, if you like real ale. This is an excellent bar called the Oban Inn. And I'm just going to show you this building. I'm just indulging myself here because I really like this building along here. There's a building I'm just going to quickly show you because I do like it. One of my favourite style of architecture is Art Deco. I love Art Deco. It's kind of like 1930s, possibly late 20s maybe, early 30s. You're talking 100 years now anyway, almost. We've got a few Art Deco buildings in Edinburgh, where I normally live. I'm on tour just now. I'm just doing tours around Scotland with a group of 12 Americans, all mostly from Houston and Texas. So look, it's actually getting renovated just now. So I'm going to be quite excited to find out what they're going to do with this building. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Maybe beauty is in beauty is in the eye of the beholder, shall we say. Blackpool's got something like this, Cheryl, as well, hasn't it? Yeah, Art Deco it's called. I love them. I love it. So I'm quite interested to see what it's going to look like when it's finished. Morecambe. Yeah, I used to go to Morecambe. Scarborough. Morecambe, Scarborough. All that type of places. Bridlington. Whitby Bay. Grimsby. Bloody hell. Grimsby's right. Everything's grim in Grimsby. It's not got the fishing industry like it had before, right enough, you know. Grimsby's on a downward trajectory, shall we say. I've only ever been to Grimsby once and it smelled of fish. There's a little museum here as well you can come to. Little museum in Oban. See here? Little museum. I'm just going to show you. Look. This is a museum. Hello there, Gadget. How you doing, my friend? What's your name here? My name's Colonel McTavish, of the Clan McTavish, from Loch Nagar. So there we go. Oban War and Peace Museum. Get in there for free. See? So let's start walking up the hill, everyone. Let's go for a little walk. So yes, Oban's a nice little town on the west coast of Scotland. Officially, Oban is not in the Highlands. Scotland is split into three main areas. So you've got the lowlands, which is the border regions. Then you have the central belt, which is kind of Glasgow, Edinburgh, Falkirk, Stirling. And then you have the Highlands. But Oban is officially not in the Highlands. Can you imagine? So again, you've got the fish box here. Christina, hey, how you doing? Sorry I can't get through. Why don't you leave your name and your number and I'll get back to you. Oh, that smells good along there. Look, the Oban Inn, the fish box. The Oban Inn, Argyll. This is the Argyll region of Scotland. So yes, it's mostly a tourist destination now. You've got the distillery here, you've got the fishing, you've got not much agriculture around here. The land's not much use for arable purposes around this area. We've got a few. It is mostly a tourist destination, actually. A lot of people traditionally, in fact, I'll go this way, traditionally come from the west coast of Scotland. Americans love Oban. Lots of Americans come to Oban. So look here, this is the best ice cream shop in Oban. The Pokey Hat. That's what you used to call a cone. Oh, see. The Pokey Hat. So if you come to Oban, after your seafood shack, come to the Pokey Hat for a gelateria. The fish box sounds like a brothel. Claudia. Hello, Claudia. Look. Homemade Italian artisan. I don't know if they sell pistachio. My favourite ice cream is pistachio. We've got pistachio. What have we got? Toffee, vanilla. Oh! Is that pistachio? 1 second, everyone. Ah, it's closed. Ah, they sell pistachio ice cream. They sell pistachio. I'm coming back. How much is one scoop? £2.60 for a tub. There you go. Pistachio ice cream, everyone. Guess where I'm going later on? In fact, tonight I'm going to eat deer. We go for dinner tonight in a restaurant, in a barn. And we get to eat venison. I had never tried venison until this year. For the first time in my life, I tried venison. You can't believe how expensive fish and chips are here. Cheryl, this is cheap. This is cheap for fish and chips. Try going to Edinburgh. Oh, back in 50 minutes it said, didn't it? I never saw that. So, of course, Oban is famous for the distillery as well. Back in, yeah, I never saw that. Your favourite is what? Hot pepper. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? She says, I think I remember the film. Hey, Tiffany. Somebody gave me a challenge. Well, I gave myself a challenge to try and sing a song about everyone who joins. I hope you enjoyed my little rendition just especially for you. So you've got a Chinese restaurant up here. You've got a little Julie's coffee house. And the Oban beer seller sells beer. Dorothy, Slavia, and welcome to Oban in the west coast of Scotland. Oh, look, they've got beer cans on the tree. Look, a beer can tree. No, you're laughing. Tiffany, hi, well, breakfast at Tiffany's is a good choice. Well, I couldn't think of any other song linked to Tiffany. Is there any more Tiffany? Can you tell us if there's any more songs about Tiffany that doesn't include having breakfast? Oh, there ain't. I'm going to have to put my umbrella on. Ah, that's the problem with the west coast of Scotland. 1 second, everyone. I'm going to have to get my umbrella out before my gimbal cops it. This is the joys of Scotland weather. See the weather in Scotland, everyone. It's not the best, shall we say. Was the venison deer? I have no idea. Oh, 1 second, everyone. I'm just going to put my gimbal down. I'm on the west coast of Scotland. It's basically about a couple of hours up the coast from Glasgow. 1 second, everyone. I'm just going to zip my jacket up and get my umbrella up. It started to rain again. There we go. It's raining in Manchester. Can I give you a bit of advice, everyone? Well, see this coffee place here? I was here about 3 weeks ago, right? Do you know how long it took me to get served for coffee? For one coffee? Do you know how long it took? Oh, sorry, everyone. What's going on with my mic here? Do you know how long it took me to get served for one coffee? I had to wait for like 25 minutes for a coffee. I was like, what? I said, I had to go back in. I said, look, pal, I was waiting outside for 20 minutes. I said, look, I said, I'm not trying to be funny. They were quite busy. But I said, it can't take you 20 minutes to give me a coffee, like, you know. Yeah, 5 minutes later I got a coffee, man. 25 minutes for a coffee. All my tour group were waiting on me. Yeah, they weren't very impressed with me that day. It wasn't a long queue. It wasn't that bad. Maybe about 6 people in it. I mean, how can it take you like 25 minutes to make a coffee? There was 2 staff. So you see the phone mast up there? See right on top of that hill there? That's a very important phone mast, that. Because it's the only one that works. In the summer, you can't get a signal here. I had really bad signal problems in the summer because the population trebled. So because there were so many people here putting pressure on the phone mast, we could hardly get a signal here. But now it's full signal. Tess. It's hello, Paul, from a sunny South Africa. I wish it was sunny here. It started to rain again. Oh, I'm getting run over by a car now. Need to move onto the pavement. Imagine having to walk on a pavement. Oh, look. Taste of Argyle. From our farm, look at that. Taste of Argyle. I thought that was marijuana growing on the side of the wall there. Look at this building here. It's quite a strange looking church here. 1880 Victorian. Has anyone heard of a congregational church? Does anyone know what a congregational church is? Christopher S. Hello, buddy. Look. 1880 congregational church. I mean, I know every church has a congregate. Oh man. Anyway, anyone know what it is? Because I don't. So I've got a bit of a walk here up the steps, by the way. Must be one of these branches of Christianity that split off. The Church of Scotland had a big massive split in 1843 called the Disruption. It happened in a church in Edinburgh on George Street. Look at this, I've got to go all the way up here, everyone. You got to wish me luck. What's that saying? The man who went up what's it? The man who went up the mountain. Or no, what is it about the mountain? Somebody became a man when he climbed up a mountain or something like that. Must be social housing there. This must be social housing here. I've already been up here today. Once. With a tour group. Yeah, you can't see the way. It's pitch black last night. Hang on, it might have stopped raining again. It might have stopped raining. I think it might have. I'll get up here and I'll put my umbrella away. Congregational churches are Protestant, I knew that. And the Calvinist. Oh, so they're Calvinist. Wow. So that's a really strict form of Presbyterianism. They're like, you're not allowed to use electricity on a Sunday and all that. So look at the steps I've got to go up, look. This is like Jacob's ladder. Oh, Jesus, holy moly. I'm going to stop to put my umbrella away. Yeah, this is the third time. I walked up here last night. I walked up here this morning. And then I'm walking up again. Oh, Jesus, holy moly. Oh, Jesus, God almighty me. In the name of Mother and Holy Joseph. 1 second, everyone, I'm just going to put my umbrella away. Luckily, there's a bench here for my gimbal. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm getting a bit knackered today. We're going to an ancient church and graveyard today. A medieval graveyard that lay undiscovered for lots of years. Then it was rediscovered Excuse me. And we're going to get a demonstration. Whew. It will do me good. Holy Joseph. You are a bugger for punishment. Oh. I like to put myself through the mill for all you people here. So we've got benches all the way up. See if we've got a view. Let's see the view. Could do with cutting the trees back, look. Hope you're all taking lots of postcards, everyone. We could do with cutting back some of the trees, eh? It started to rain again. God, this is so annoying, the weather. 1 second, everyone. It's raining again. I'm going to have to get my umbrella again. 1 second, everyone. This is getting annoying now. Umbrella out. What's it? And it's who's it said earlier. And out. And out and shake it all about. That's silly what I'm doing today. Umbrella up. There we go. Let's go, everyone. So you're getting, the views are getting nicer as we get higher. See, I've only got a few more steps to go. Then I walk up a hill, and then more steps. You can go a different way. I'm coming down a different way. I go down a different way from the way I go up. So please stay with me to the end, everyone. Don't simply bugger off and leave me on my own. Oh, Jesus, holy moly. Made it. Well, halfway. Look, you see the views opening up a bit. Look, lovely, isn't it? I'm only halfway there. I'm not there yet. I'm only halfway there. So you see we started over there at the ferry. I'll get a pint tonight. We go for dinner. After we visit the ancient graveyard and church, we go for dinner. What city is the capital? Edinburgh. I normally live in Edinburgh, but I am a tour leader. So at the moment I'm on tour. So Edinburgh has been the capital of Scotland since 1437. Oban, where I am today, is called the seafood capital of Scotland. The seafood capital of Scotland. We're going to see... Ah, no, I can't. There's no phone signal there, Tess. There's no phone signal at the... where the graveyard is. It's outside the town, and you don't get a signal. Look at this beautiful houses here. They are just hauling the Queen's coffin. Ah, yeah, I know. This tour was coinciding with the arrival of the Queen's body. Look at the nice houses here. Beautiful views, look. Ah, the cars don't give a toss up here, man. It's like Edinburgh. Let's go, everyone. Let's start going up. We've still got a bit to go, look. There's the tower up there. You see the tower? No, thank you very much for leaving a tip, buddy. Becca, buenos días, ¿qué pasa? ¿Cómo estás? How you doing? Look, we're on a road called Laurel Road. I wonder why it could be called Laurel Road. The rain's getting quite heavy, actually. The Queen is arriving in Edinburgh today. Well, her body is arriving in Edinburgh today. It's laying overnight in Edinburgh in St Giles Cathedral. So it should be on all the news channels. Well, all the British ones anyway. Oh, there's some lovely houses up here. Look at the cottages coming up, by the way. I didn't sing that song again. Which one? What one did I sing? Joyce. Pardon me, what song did I sing? I can't remember. Look, more palm trees. The king is supposed to be here. Is he? Oh, gee whiz, my legs are getting sore. I think I'll sleep well tonight. Oh, he's walking behind the coffin. Ah, sad face song was. There's a beautiful cottage. I like this one. Look at this. Can you see the rain? Look at the rain. It was only supposed to be a 40% chance of rain today. Look at it. Bloody Scotland. But look at this, my favourite one's coming up. Look at this cottage coming up. Ah, my legs, my hips. I love this place coming up. Look at the rain. The Queen is about to arrive any minute at St Giles, where I have taken you before. Ah yeah, I've done a couple of tours inside the cathedral. You were not allowed to today. Hey there, you with a sad face. Come up to my place and live it up. Look at this, everyone. Beautiful, isn't it? Lexi! Woohoo! Welcome to Oban in the daylight. I've done the opposite route this time. I'm walking up to the tower as opposed to finishing at the tower today. Look at the lovely fuchsia as well. I think they're fuchsia. Look at the colours. And amongst all the green. Lovely, isn't it? A few they're called fuchsia. But look at this, everyone. Look at this lovely little cottage here. Wouldn't you like to live there? Lovely, isn't it? I do like, that's my favourite one here. Like, nice little garden. It's not very private right enough. Could do a bit more privacy. But I do like it. You know what I mean? Get the gardens. Aren't they lovely? The house up there as well. Hey Lexi, how you doing today? How's life in the good old USA? Do you know how good the Scottish National Health Service is, right? Oh yeah, I've just got soaked there. Ah, my gimbal. Flash! Hello, how you doing? Yeah, I've got American tour group with me, right? And one of them has not been sleeping very well. So she says, can you get me an appointment with the doctors? I says, I don't know. So I phoned up the doctors. She spoke to the doctor, right? And she went to the doctors. They gave her a prescription for sleeping tablets. She went to the chemist and got them for free. There was no charge. She got to see the doctor for free, and the prescriptions for free. How incredible is that? Isn't that amazing? That's very well looked after, eh? You can just come and get ill, get treated and seen, and medicine for free. She is already on medication, Dawn. Yeah, if you're not already on it, doctors don't like to prescribe sleeping tablets anymore. But she's already on them. Back home. So that's why she got them, because she's already on them. So here we go, we're coming up to Mccaig's Folly, a replica of the Colosseum. Melatonin, yeah, that helps in sleeping tablets. That's what's normal in sleeping tablets, melatonin. But you don't want all melatonin, you need other things too. Oh, it's the rain stop. My gimbal got soaked. I'm going to have to dry my gimbal, hope it's not been ruined. Look. It was supposed to be 3 stories. Look at the sign. Erected in 1900 by John Stewart Mccaig. He was a local businessman. And his plan was to keep local stonemasons employed. The work in the quarries was slowing down. So as a way of employing local stonemason, he decided to build a replica of the Colosseum here in Oban. They say it was supposed to be another story high. It was supposed to have a roof. It was going to get turned into an art gallery, a museum. Tiffany, oh yes it is, it gets decorated for, it's very popular for wedding parties. Wedding parties come up and get their photographs here. Yeah, it is very popular for that reason. So well noticed, Tiffany. You can see the bench here and all that. Look at this. Yeah, it is very popular for brides and grooms to come up, get their photographs taken. I don't know if they have to pay for it actually. I'm not sure if they have to pay or not. Hello Anne, how you doing? So we go, we're inside the Colosseum. We're a replica of the Colosseum. What happened was the poor man died and his plan never came to fruition, unfortunately. So it became known as Mccaig's Folly. So here's the bench that you sit on to get a view. I don't know why there's benches here. You think the bench would be lined up so you get a nice view. But it doesn't really give you a nice view. The bench there. You know what I mean? Jose, ¿qué pasa, hombre? I need a bench for a rest. Anne P. Hey Anne, how you doing? Look here. Claire, whoa, it's got blown away by the wind here. Yeah, I remember I came up, was it people here on my tours last night, right? Look at these lights here. Ah, getting blown away here. We'll need you to give us a tour in 2 hours. See these lights? I came up last night thinking the lights were going to be on, right? They weren't on, it was pitch black. I could not find my way about, it was so dark. Well, I came up this morning, during the day, at 11 o'clock, guess what? The lights were on. Somebody must have messed about with the timers. Look at this, everyone, look at the views. So we started off down there. Right there, we started off there. We went for a walk all the way along. To here, down there. Along there. And the way up to it, here's another ferry coming in. So if you look at that island over there, that's called Kerala. Kerala. I was with you in the dark. So that there, right in front of us. So I'm just trying to see there. That's an island called Kerala. Mark, how about a tour of Tobermory? We go the opposite direction. We go to Tobermory only if the ferry to Iona is not working. Because Mull's a very big island. Mull's over there, we can see Mull, look. See there, in the background, that's Mull. We couldn't see it last, because it was so, see this morning by the way, it was so clear. We could see everywhere. Got the other ferry coming in. See the ferry coming in? Here it comes, look. We shall have a fishy on our little dishy when the boat comes in. So you can't see much today because of the cloud cover. But it's quite nice, isn't it? Hope you've enjoyed the little tour today. And there's the St. Columba Cathedral. I'm in Fort William and Skye for a week at the end of October. Are you, Cheryl? It's lovely, isn't it? I do like this place. Even though the weather's very changeable and temperamental, shall we say. So there's the seafood shack down there. See over there? Where the ferry is. In fact, where's this ferry going to go? It's going to a ferry log jam. Whoa. Getting blown about here. Can you see the wind? Whoa. Get the boat coming in. Where's he going to land? Is he going to shuttle in behind the other one? Fantastic signal today. One day we will get a good signal and sun. Yeah, I had sun before and no signal. But it must be the sheer volume of people because I'm in the same area and I get a full signal, which is kind of frustrating actually, to be honest. You can see the rain clouds over there. Because you can see the phone mast, see there? That's a phone mast, see it? That's a phone mast. So you think the signal strength would be strong here? But in the summer it was because there was so many people here, you know. But here's the ferry coming in. Look at this, everyone. It's a typical Scottish day, right enough, you know. Mccaig, all mist rolling in from the sea. My desire is only to be here on the Mccaig. Where is that coming from? Probably Mull, I would imagine. It's probably coming from Mull, that ferry. It's quite a big one, so I'd imagine Mull. A lot of the kids on the islands come to Mull, to Oban for school. But you can see it's a horseshoe-shaped bay. Look, you can't see it really, but it is a horseshoe-shaped bay. Oban means small bay in Scots and Norse. 20% of all Scottish names are Norse in origin because of the Vikings who invaded us. Yeah, see the cathedral. Remember earlier on I showed you? I went to show you it last night, but again the cathedral was not lit up last night as well. My hotel's just behind the cathedral there, the building at the... See there? You can see the rain coming off the umbrella. So here's the ferry coming in. I'll just zoom in. You can see here the ferry coming in. I've got it zoomed in, I need to go really slowly. I don't know where the ferry's going to go. I'm just going to stay on till we see where the ferry parks up. I'm quite curious to see where he goes. Can you hear the rain on the umbrella? Oh, it's getting heavy again. Oh, you can see it now as well, look. Gee whiz, man, eh? Scotland. Today's rain is tomorrow's whiskey. Is it cold? Nah, it's about 60 Fahrenheit, 18 Celsius, something like that. So where's the ferry going to go? I'm just curious as to see where the ferry's going, everyone. Tia, thank you so much for leaving a tip. Yeah, just a reminder, everyone, this is a tip-based platform. If you like to leave a sign of your gratitude for the tour guide, you can do so. You can possibly think about sponsoring myself as well. For only £10 a month, you will get exclusive content, adult-only tours, the opportunity to access all my previous tours that you may have missed, and so on. 360 video content too. So please consider sponsoring me, everyone. Oh, Melissa, thank you so much for leaving a tip. Much appreciated. Well, look at the front of the ferry lifting up. Can you see the front of the ferry lifting up, everyone? Look. I'll zoom in on the ferry. Look at the front of it. It's zooming up. It's lifting up. So that's where the cars must come off the bottom part. The ramp comes out, does it? Let's see what happens here. Adult only. What does that consist of? Basically, it'll just be me swearing a lot. Scottish people swear every third word. We swear every third word. So it just gives me the opportunity to do the type of tours that I really want to do. Adult content. You know that type. I'm not saying like adult content would never be Spoken about? No porn. No, not that kind of adult content. Seeing as it's mostly females that join my tours, I don't think they'd be too impressed. Caledonian McBrain. Look at this, it's docking in here. That's quite interesting. Looks like has he messed it up? Let's see if he's got the angles right. We need a smoking tour. Aye, I'll go. Well, I was supposed to go to Amsterdam last year for my birthday in December. In fact, why don't I go to Amsterdam on my birthday this year? We were going to get stoned, aye, on a Heygo tour. Because it's legal in Amsterdam. We're not breaking any laws. You can see the wee ferry docking in now. That's a great view of the ferry. Don't listen to him, it's just more of Paul's expressions of freedom. Yeah, it just gives me a little bit more freedom to do the type of tours. I'll still show all the same tours on Heygo. It's nothing. You have to be a hysterical stoned. It's legal in Canada. Yeah, America, some states it's legal. So good driving from the ferry captain there, isn't it? That ferry has been to Lismore. Ah, thanks, Cheryl. Do you like how the Scots were played in the show Outlander? So I've only watched series 1 and 2. I started to watch series 3 and I did not like the actor who played Bonnie Prince Charlie, so I stopped watching it. But yeah, Outlander has done a lot of good for Scotland, to be honest. I have not got a problem with Outlander. Oh, sorry, I've only got the 7:15 from Oban will depart on time at 7:15. Arrived in Lismore at 18:10. Yeah, Becca, not in Texas, I know. So there we go. Look at that. That's quite good driving from the ferry captain here, wasn't it? The Vikings invaded everywhere. Certainly did. Raped and pillaged. My blood type is THC. Paul, aka Kevin Bridges. Has any of you seen him? Yeah, Kevin Bridges is a funny guy. Yeah, that beautiful little. It is a beautiful little town, Oban, everyone. So if you do come to Scotland, in fact, Cheryl, you should come to Oban on one of your days. You're up here, no, in Fort William. Oban is much nicer than Fort William. I used to live in Fort William. I lived in Fort William for 2 years. Noreen, thank you very much, by the way. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of Oban today. The weather has not been nice. I saw, look, they put the lovers come up and put their names on the padlocks. Look at this one, actually. This is quite a good one. Look at this. I'll see if I can get my gimbal sorted. Look, it's like got an eagle on it. Look. I don't know what the eagle signifies. How many fish and chips have I had? I had fish and chips last night. Oh, look, here's Kirsty and Murray. Look, Kirsty and Murray in it together. 17th of February 2022. Saddos. I'm only kidding. Is that in Scotland? Scotland the brave. So there you go, everyone. Thank you very much for joining my tour today. I hope you enjoyed the tour. If you can leave a review for me, please, 5-star review. Don't leave anything less than 5 stars because my granny reads all of the reviews and she'll be on your case. You don't want to mess with my granny. She is called Super Gran. Super Gran. So thank you very much, everyone. I'm going to head off now. Join me. I think I've got a tour up tomorrow. What day is this today? No, Wednesday I've got a tour. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday I've got tours up, so please join me. I'm just looking at what else is coming in here. So thank you very much, everyone. Where is Fort William, sorry. Joyce, Fort William. Fort William, it's just up on the west coast of Scotland, past Oban. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks, Cheryl, for the links and all that. Look at this. Lovely Scottish day. So please keep travelling, everyone. Keep travelling, everybody. Keep Heygoing. Fort William is past Oban. Yes, it's not that much further up. Well, it takes about an hour. About 1 hour to get there. So take care, everybody. Have a really nice day, what's left of it. A nice evening, a nice morning. And hopefully I'll catch you on some of my tours later on. Take care, everyone. Oh, the wind.